FNL Vintage. Retro runway footage. Resurfaced interviews. And style archives. Revisit iconic collections. And celebrities. Of fashion seasons past.
Hola, I'm here with Amelia Torre. How are you?
Oh, good, good, good. I'm very excited here in LA Fashion Week.
As I walked through the backstage, I saw all the models getting ready, and I saw the beautiful gowns and everyone getting dressed. You have like some butterflies in your stomach before your collection's about to show?
No, actually, no, not a lot of butterflies. I have a lot of birds, and you're going to see a lot of beautiful birds in the clothes. There's a lot of little birds in all the hair pieces.
So what was your inspiration this season? I want to know about the color, the fabric, everything.
It's spring, so it's a lot about nature, about the garden, the little girl, the ballerina, and that's where the birds come in.
I'm here with Donnie, the designer for Crispin and Basilio. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Are you a little nervous about showing?
More excited than nervous.
No butterflies in the stomach, and I can't wait.
You know, probably 10 minutes before the show, but we still have time.
So what are we going to see on the runway for your Spring '09 collection this season?
We are gonna see what we always pretty much put out every season. It's basically stuff women are supposed to wear right now. Well, I'm not saying that I know what they're supposed to wear, but we think we follow women and where they go, and modern women what they need, and it's always a clear observation of their needs. So it's pretty much that. We always just follow where women go, and hopefully we make things that they like and can be part of their lives.
Now, when you sit down to design the collection, for this collection specifically, what truly inspired you for the whole collection?
I think this collection is a little bit more different than other collections, and I think it's probably all throughout businesses right now. It's like we are.
I'm backstage with Johnny Day, one of the 4 designers of FNL Lab. First, I want to shake your hand and say thank you.
Hey, thank you.
You know why I'm thanking you?
No.
Because you and the other 3 masterminds finally showed fashion on the runway. I've been here all week and I've been craving, and you guys really, really, really did some amazing stuff on the runway.
Wow.
Thank you. It was awesome.
Thank you very much.
So where did that come from?
These are clothes that we like to wear. It's a pretty classic line, but we do our hand-painted and hand customization touch to every single piece, and I think that's kind of what comes out. It's to make a character stronger. A lot of clothes define who you are. Ours are just supposed to make you look cooler. You know, it's not really trying to define you. So I don't know. Thank you. That's very nice of you.
No, I mean, I do shows all over, and I was just in awe when I thought, this is awesome. Finally, something I'm seeing on the runway. I wanted to ask you, the brand, who is the woman, who is the man, who is Elmer Ave?
Elmer Ave is the 4 of us, myself, Sean Murphy, Colin Pulsfer, and Ward Robinson. And the four of us have been creating and designing stuff together for years, and we have a real cool synergy that works well. So
Awesome. Now I saw something. Well, what is this? I saw the models walking down. That's really awesome.
we make like this is gold plated. It's basically jewelry. We make like things to make the jackets nicer and more valuable, more special. So we make like shields and cool crests and I don't know, all of our own custom buttons.
Well, Johnny, keep up the good work. It was amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Absolutely.
so much. All right.
I'm here with Hala Bemet from Verex Deslux. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
So I heard your line is eco-friendly. I want to know about that.
Yes, we are an eco-friendly line. We work with bamboo and organic cotton and hemp, and we mix those fibers with silk and cashmere.
Now, how does that happen? How do they make clothes out of bamboo? I mean, what's that whole process?
The process is actually quite complicated. When we first started our company, the fibers and the fabrics didn't exist. So we worked with yarn spinners to develop our special yarns where we actually made them from scratch. And we mixed hemp with cashmere and hemp with silk and bamboo with organic cotton. Now this is more common. Bamboo organic cotton is becoming a more widely available fabric, but we still make it ourselves to maintain our standard.
Now, did you have to grow up bamboo in your backyard to start doing the fabric testing?
No, the bamboo comes from Asia, and bamboo is green because it regenerates itself very quickly. Bamboo grows without pesticides, without herbicides, without watering it on family farms, and so it's actually a tropical grass. So it's very renewable. You can wear it, you can eat it, you can build with it. It's a really, really great plant for us to, really look at for sustainability and going forward.
I think they put bamboo in Chinese food, right?
Yes, they do.
So tell me your inspiration for this collection.
My inspiration for this collection was really the effortless luxury of the 30s, the 20s, the 30s, and the 40s. And when I say luxury, I don't mean luxury in terms of expense. I mean in terms of doing a lot with less and still creating an elegant silhouette. And doing a lot of, in the 20s and 30s, there was a lot of interesting pattern making happening in clothing and some feminine details that were very inspiring to me when I was designing the collection. But of course, I designed the collection a year before you see it now. And so it's very interesting that now, with what has happened with our economy and culture, what's going on, it's interesting that we are inspired by an era that now we have parallels in our society with some of the other events that were happening in the 30s. So I think it's kind of fortunate how that happened. And with our runway show specifically, we are calling on elements and some of the parallels that existed in the 20s and the 30s culturally with what's happening now, and we're trying to tell a story about, we've been through this before, what lessons have we learned, how do we go about getting out of this and, moving ahead now, so.
I'm backstage with Christian Audiger. Comment ça va, Christian?
Ça va très bien et toi?
I'm okay. I'm trying to learn French, a little bit comme ci, comme ça.
You don't need to, man. Speak English. That's better.
So today you're showcasing the Ed Hardy collection, right?
Absolutely. Today's Ed Hardy collection is the first day of the fashion show in Los Angeles, Matchbox. So we're going to open it. And we're going to be the best at it.
I believe it. I see everyone's walking around. They all have the...
We have kids, we have girls, guys. That's cool. That is not just a brand, it's a lifestyle. People want to live with Ed Hardy and they love Ed Hardy.
So tell me about the Ed Hardy brand that you're going to be showing the collection today.
Today we're going to show the next season, spring and summer. So you're going to see a lot of colors, a lot of mini skirt and steel trucker hat and glasses and shoes. They have 92 licenses, different products. So you're going to see a big part of the lifestyle today.
Now, what is the brand? Who is the Ed Hardy brand? The woman, the man, the brand?
I am the brand man, I am the designer, I am Christian Audiger, and Ed Hardy is a tattoo artist. So I take his art, his archives, and make a brand based on it.
All right, I'm backstage with Julia Clancy in the hair and makeup room where all these beautiful models are getting done to do her show. Not dumb, they're beautiful, smart models getting done.
Done, yes, done.
Yes, not cow dunk, I said done.
Done indeed.
So what are you wearing?
One of mine.
Yes, what are you wearing?
I'm wearing a little, like the show is called, un petit quelque chose, a little something.
So I want to know about your collection this season.
Okay, the collection this season is very much inspired from Cannes, Saint-Tropez, Ladies That Love. You know, it's all about Saint-Tropez, by the French Riviera. It's very much inspired when I went to Cannes Film Festival. There's lots of caftans. It's all a little bit fabulous. Little headbands, and yeah.
Now, if you could define the woman, the brand of Julia Clancy, who is that?
It's me. What kind of question's that?
Like your consumer, who's the ideal, you know, when you're sitting down designing your collection, who's it you're thinking of?
All the ladies that are in this room. I think of women that just go out there and celebrate being a woman, wearing something fantastic, wearing something feminine, going out there having a bloody good time, and you know, enjoying.
So how does it feel? The show is being sponsored by Photogenics, right? Those people at Photogenics.
Yes, amazing, amazing. Well, to be honest with you, last season, 95% of the girls were all photogenics. They have the best girls, So it was fantastic to get the support this season because, you know, the girls are the best.
And the mastermind behind all that is Nicole, what?
Oh,
Bardot.
oh, Bardot. That little minx with the hot little legs. Yeah.
Thank you so much. We're backstage at the Julia Clancy Show with Sid Curry from Photogenics. How are you, Sid?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good. I wanted to ask you about the forecast for this season coming up.
Forecast has been really fun, I think, this season. I just did Pat Field's show, and it was very over the top, sexy, lots of hair, lots of movement, and just sexy. Sexy is a good word for everything these days.
Sexy. So what about the colors? Like what type of colors would you recommend our viewers to dye their hair?
I think there's going to be a lot of beautiful brunettes this season. Brunettes, that's what I'd say.
Now, do you have any hair tips, like special behind-the-scene hair tips that no one really gets to hear about, but you can tell us because, you know, you're my friend?
Okay, hot rollers are your friend. Every girl should own a set of hot rollers and a Mason Pearson brush and some good hairspray, and you're set.
And what advice would you give to other people aspiring to follow in your footsteps? You know, they're going to school to do the hairdresser and so on and so forth.
Learn your craft. Don't think you can just do a blowout and get by on a blow dry. Learn sets and work your butt off.
Thank you so much for your time, and it was a pleasure talking to you. Thank you, Sid. I'm backstage with Leon from Cloth Logic. How are you doing?
Very good, thank you. Very good.
Are you a little bit nervous about showing your collection, or how's everything coming together? I see the models running back and forth. You actually just had a picture taken of yourself holding a pair of scissors, going around wanting to cut some jeans. So
I'm very excited and a little bit nervous, but I almost don't have time to think right now. So just going through the movements and, you know, cutting, you know, pants down, trimming them, rolling them. So just making sure that everything is looks perfect when the models are out there.
Kind of on autopilot, all this preparation, getting everything ready.
Perfect term, autopilot, absolutely.
So tell me about your collection. I want to know color palette, fabric, inspiration, the brand. Tell me all about it.
That's exciting. I could go on for hours, but I guess you don't have that kind of time.
No, we could ask. We have an hour. I'm not sure. We find out. I'll get back to you. Let me talk to my producer.
No, but I was basically inspired by Boston in the spring, and it was a little picture that I saw that a couple was walking, and you know, it was right after the rain. The brick, you know, was nice and wet, really rich. The grays, of the cement, the blue sky, and the blooming trees, the green. It was really lush. I was really inspired by that, and I, took that into the collection. I translated it into, sweaters of light gray and blues, some of the nylon jackets with, great little details. Kind of, mimic that. There's a couple of sweaters with a chain link fence pattern on it that resemble the brick and the clay color. A lot of lightweight 100% cotton type sweaters that you can wear just by itself as a t-shirt, just long sleeve. So a lot of functional details, zipper, chest pockets, little vents, and I really like to include that into my design philosophy.
I'm standing here with Emily Factor. How are you?
I'm okay, how are you?
I'm doing good. I really enjoyed the show. I want you to tell me all about the inspiration, color palette, fabric.
It's my first one, so I kind of took this opportunity to search within, and the idea came from mermaids and different organic oceanic environments. I design all the print as well, so if you see the print, there's a lot of sort of anemones and very natural sort of ideas coming from the ocean. And then the shapes are sort of just about the body, just like Grecian draping. I just focus on the curves and just using the print in a way that would really flatter the body. And fabrics it's almost 100% silk, natural silk. And all the colors were hand dyed in low impact dyes. See what else? Hand embroidered. Everything was done by hand. It's an entirely handmade collection, locally done. Nothing's been imported at all. So, yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Nice meeting you.
I'm standing here with a personal friend of mine, M from M the Movement Man. Congratulations. It was beautiful, beautiful. Tell me all about the color palette. Tell me about the fabric. I want to know about the whole process.
This particular season was for Spring 09, and it's our men's collection. So I did the usual soybean, charcoal, bamboo kind of blends with a cotton, but this time, instead of going overseas for inspiration, I made it very, very LA. It was representative of LA streetwear.
It was awesome. It was awesome. Congratulations on all your success. I wish you the best, the best,
man.
and I'm looking forward to seeing the next collection.
Thank you, man. See you soon.
Thank you, absolutely. I'm standing here with a very beautiful Kathleen plate. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Well, I have to say I'm in complete awe. I don't know if this is my old beer bottle or my Coke can or what, but you recycle everything and make it out of jewelry. I gotta tell you a funny story.
Okay.
I got someone very dear to me a necklace that was made out of this same exact thing. It was your design. I got it. Someone stole it from her.
Oh no.
It was stolen, and luckily, I think I'll be able to give her something else now. But in any case, I wanted to say that people steal stuff from other people that buy your stuff because they want it and it's such high demand. So that's really cool. What's the process? How does it work?
Well, first we have to drink it. No. No, I take the bottles and I slice them. So this is like the neck of the bottle. This is the body of the bottle, and then those are full wine bottles. So they're sliced and fired, and then we design from there.
It is awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing so many different things. I saw there was a belt, earrings, different types of necklaces. Do you have a website people can go to buy the stuff?
I do. It's smartglassjewelry.com.
Thank you so much, and it was very, very beautiful. And you're very beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm standing on the runway with Sandy Skinner from EcoSkin. How are you doing tonight? Are you excited?
I'm so excited. I'm so happy and just thrilled. It was so much fun.
You had a wolf, you had an albino snake, and you had a monkey.
A capuchin monkey, exactly. Yep. Yeah.
Do they belong to you? Do you have them in the backyard?
No, I do not have in my backyard. I also work part-time at a ranch, and so they also have exotic animals there. So for me, the environment is also a part of what goes on with animals and in nature, so that's always a huge part of what I do. So I kind of felt like it was perfect for the theme. It was really what I had in mind when I was designing the collection, is how do you be fashion forward and environmentally friendly and make this place a great place for the animals too. So I was excited about bringing them on board.
I want you to tell me about the collection. I want to know color palette, fabric, the specific inspiration for this exact collection.
Okay, so all of my fabrics, my knits are made of bamboo tensile spandex, and all of my wovens like I have on are made of 100% bamboo. Everything's made domestically in the US, all with fair trade practice. When I was coming up with the line, I really wanted very earth-driven and sea-driven tones. So you'll notice a lot of yellows and kind of pine colors, which were kind of the earth-driven, and a lot of blues like we have on, which are all kind of the sea and sky-driven. So it was very much nature-inspired in the color stories. And really, when I was talking about the bodies, it was really very flirtatious, sexy, ruffles, pockets, draping. So you kind of saw that on the runway tonight. So that's what was really important to me.
Thank you so much for your time. The collection was beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much. It was nice to meet you.
I'm standing here front row with the designer herself, Seymour. How are you?
Great, wonderful.
Is this your bike?
It's not my bike, but it will be the end of the show.
Are you gonna ride down back and forth?
No, I don't think I can do that.
Does this tie into the inspiration this season?
Yes, definitely. It's about Paris.
Did
the
you?
city of light and the romance of Paris.
So I want to know about the color palette, the fabric. You went to Paris? Oui?
I went to Paris, and Paris is one of my favorite cities. I love Paris.
Me too.
It's romantic, and I feel the romance in the air. It's just fresh and feminine. I mean, not feminine, but it has its own touch. Yeah, and the color palettes, I used a lot of green and fuchsia and organzas and cotton and silk, pinstripe, but I leave some of it for you to see later on.
I'm backstage with Lauren Conrad. She's about to showcase her Spring '09. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. You look really beautiful tonight.
Thank you.
What are you wearing?
I'm wearing actually a dress that's gonna go down the runway, just in black. I'm gonna change before I go down. I'm just a mess back here, and I didn't want to get makeup on.
You don't look like a mess, Lauren. You look great. And you always do. New York Fashion Week, LA Fashion Week. I see you around all the time, always interviewing. You always look beautiful. So you're wearing your own piece.
Yes, I am.
Cool. So tell me about the collection this season that we're gonna see.
This is for Spring '09, so it's very girly. We did a floral print. We did a chiffon polka dot, so it's girly, flirty. It's kind of, the look is very polished. We had a lot of fun with it.
Now, when you sit down to design the collection, where do you draw from? I want to know color palette. I want to know about fabrics. Tell me all about that.
I was a little bit inspired for this collection from kind of a 50s. I kind of followed a 50s silhouette, and but it was mixed with it's kind of an odd combination. I did a lot of longer dresses when it kind of went into that boho chic look that's coming in, but I wanted to bring in the natural waist trend because I think it's really flattering. I really took into account a woman's figure, as I do every season.
Cool. I'm really looking forward to seeing collection. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So what are we going to see from your collection this Spring '09 on the runways here at LA Fashion Week?
Well, I think you're going to see beautiful clothes, feminine silhouettes, rich fabrics, floral prints. The collection is called Rhapsody in Bloom, and it's inspired by Giverny, France, mainly the House of Monet, and a recent trip to India from Jaipur to Udaipur. So this is a combination of the beautiful colors of the saris in India and the floral patterns and all the beautiful colors from Giverny, France.
Wow. And what specific colors are you using from the color palettes?
They are mostly jewel tones. And I also have a lot of nude colors. So I think it's going to be a great combination of timely and timeless pieces.
I'm backstage with Kevin Hall at Smashbox Studios. How are you doing, Kevin?
I'm good, doing good.
Are you a little bit nervous or anxious or ready to get the show on?
A little bit nervous, I think, but I've done the work, so it's just a matter of just getting it out there and letting people see it.
As I was looking on the racks here, your clothes look amazing and beautiful. Now, I know a lot of people have you trademark, or a lot of people associate you with the red carpet, but I want to actually talk about things you make for off the red carpet.
Right.
I find that you do things with colors that no other designers really do. If you could tell me about that.
Right. Well, I love to work in color, and women really respond to my color sense. For last spring, we started doing more things that were day looks. And we're going to carry that concept forward, doing more things that are day. You'll see in the beginning of the show a beautiful black and white story, some great suitings, and things that really have a sense of ease that a woman can wear out to work, that she can wear to lunch, that she can wear, to dinner. But the clothes that move very fluidly in other places besides the red carpet.
Now, you actually named this collection. The collection is the Backstage.
Backstage, yes, Backstage, which speaks of this particular muse who is, let's say, an actor. And she is, in a rehearsal outfit. She is going out to, lunch. She is out and about town. And the inspiration was Adrian, the 1930s/40s costume designer that had a great influence on Hollywood and actually a great influence on America in terms of creating beautiful looks for I would say Katharine Hepburn, Joan Crawford, who was the most copied woman, in the world at that time. And all these great film actresses, he created clothes for them.
Now, if you could define the Kevin Hall woman, who is that? Who is the Kevin Hall woman?
I think this is a woman, there's not a specific age. I think that this woman is one who has a great sense of style, a great sense of ease. She understands fashion, but she's not a victim of it. And she's looking for, clothes that just make her feel beautiful, whatever happened to pretty.
I'm standing here with the amazing Joseph Domingo. How are you?
I'm good. I missed you.
I missed you too. I haven't seen you for one whole season. I thought you were going to come hang out.
I know, it's been busy. With this economy, you have to keep working.
We have to keep busy so we can keep food in our mouth, the roof over our head with this horrible economy. But hopefully on November 4th, that's all going to change. We all have to get out there and vote, right?
Vote. Whoever you believe in, just vote.
That's right. And vote. Now, I want to talk about your collection this season, your Spring 09. I want to know all about it.
Well, it's more skin. Skin is like the celebration of the human body. I'm showing a lot of shoulders, the bare shoulders, and a lot of legs. Legs.
Wow.
Even for both men and women.
I like legs.
Yes, we all like legs.
Yes.
I don't know anybody who doesn't like legs.
So what color palette did you use this collection?
This collection is mainly composed of ivory, a lot of orange, a lot of I call it heavenly blue. Mm-hmm. And there's a print. There's a koi fish. It's like it symbolizes the Garden Eden leaves, and then also fish scales. So everything reflects to the skin segment.
Now, when you sit down to put together your collection, from the color palette to the fabric to everything, the inspiration, where do you pull from? Like, what is it that you truly tap into?
Well, it's just a matter of it's through my travels. I love to travel, and it's just inspired with what I see, mainly. It's just what I see. I'm more visual. I don't read a lot, but I look a lot. I notice things.
We're backstage with Nanja McKenzie. How are you feeling?
Oh, whew. Yeah. Just frazzled right now. Let me just keep it real.
Are you a little bit nervous or butterflies in your stomach? You have all the models in the back getting dressed. They look beautiful, by the way, all these girls with these dresses, of course.
Just nervous, trying to make sure that everybody is complete with their outfits, and, hopefully everyone else will receive it and enjoy the collection. So.
Now, what was your inspiration this season? I want to know about the color palette, fabrics, everything.
Inspiration, it was a Picasso painting called Sleeping Woman. And the colors are greens, whites, oranges, yellows, very light. The picture is a woman that's very soft but strong, and I think that's what the collection, from my standpoint, hopefully will read.